Okay, something else that I was reflecting on today while I was driving. So I was driving home and I noticed that this bus had just stopped in the street. Like I was like, there's no stop sign here, there's no stoplight here. And it was under a bridge, so I was thinking, oh, maybe like there's a disabled vehicle in front of the bus and they stopped so that the other traffic could pass and they're gonna drive around it. But that wasn't happening. So once the left lane cleared, I waited a second, looked, and then I got on over to pass the bus. And what I saw in my rearview mirror was that the bus had pulled over and stopped in the middle of the street because there was a lady walking up to catch the bus. Now, I don't know where she was coming from or nothing, but I was like, this bus has stopped everything. Stop traffic to wait for this woman. And oh my goodness, another thought came across my mind. Because, God, his ears are open to the cries of his people, and he will stop everything just to get to you. I'm reminded of the stories in the book of Luke. There's a collection of stories that our Lord talked about to show us how important we are to the Lord, especially in the case of people who are sinners. And so thinking about how there's the parable of the lost coin, how the woman swept up the whole house to find one coin, or the parable of the lost son, and how the father welcomed his son back who had took half of his inheritance and blah 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 blah. But thinking about all of these things, how or the parable of the lost sheep, even there's a collection of those stories in the book of Luke. Check it out, read the Bible. Some good stuff in there, as my pastor would say. But thinking about how this bus stopped and waited for this one person. There was no bus stop around. There was no bus stop up under that bridge. But that bus stopped everything and waited for this lady to come up. And thinking about how God will stop everything and wait for us. I was like, ooh, my goodness. That is blessing me something serious.